Yo, did you hear about what happened to the highlights guy? I did. I can't do anything about that. I really can't do anything about that. I don't know. So for those of you that don't know, the highlights guy, his channel got like hit for it got hit for what was it, impersonation or some shit. This happened to my Pin channel actually. So they think that if you're like stealing or reusing content, um, they don't monetize your channel. So remember it happened on Pin for those of you that like follow me religiously. My Pin channel like got hit for that as well. So they just hit him. And obviously with Pin like the content was 100% unique, and obviously it was me. But for like the highlights guy, it's kind of harder because it is kind of just rips of things I've done on YouTube, and it's not me. And so, and I also had to like bitch on Twitter and like tell my manager like, "Hey, help me out. Help me do something with this." And yeah, he doesn't have that, so I don't know. I don't know. He might just be fucked. To be fair, I mean, my streams are not going to be like delisted or deleted anymore, so yeah. We got donos though. Thank you, Jeets, for the $10 again. I really appreciate you. I'm making a comic series, and the final villain devours multiple times. Hold on, let me save your thing. Making a comic series, and the final villain devours multiple time spaces. That's why I asked the universe question. I don't want to misinterpret anything. Do you want me to like tell you what you should say? Do you want your character to be universal, or what? Like, what do you want your character to be really powerful? Like, what do you want? Like, I can tell you how to word it if you want. Make it really concrete, simple. Stars and Stripes from My Hero Academia versus Prime Netero. Stars and Stripes would beat the fuck out of Netero. Netero gets. I'm gonna be real. Like All Might will just straight up mop through Hunter x Hunter for no difficulty. Like he just blitzes and one shots pretty much everything. Like his punches are like stronger than the fucking nuclear bomb that ripped Meruem in half basically. So like you know what I mean? So um yeah. No, Stars and Stripes would beat the fuck out of Netero. No problem at all. Hey Seth, did you see Anime Balls Deep Saitama video? If so, what do you think of it? I don't watch other anime YouTubers or power scalers or anything like that. It makes me cringe. So I've said that numerous times. I can't watch anime YouTube. It makes me cringe. I have to get paid for it usually, or have some kind of incentive. So I'm pretty sure Anime Balls Deep is just like a casual anime fan. He's probably just hyping up how cool Saitama's powers were or something. Like, no reason for me to comment on it. What do you think about Andrew Tate? We watched like 5 minutes of him debating XQC at like 3 a.m. They were like arguing like middle schoolers, and we kind of just like made fun of how retarded that both of them were, and then we stopped watching. So I don't know. He's just a fucking he's trying to like he seems just kind of like a fighter that wants to make a brand for himself. I don't know if he's purposely just acting stupid to get attention, or if he's genuine. I mean, if he's genuine, he's obviously just retarded. He's got like the fucking intelligence for the 13-year-old, which makes sense. I mean, he's got his brains battered around his whole fucking life, and XQC can barely speak English. So I mean, whatever. But if he's not genuine and he's just trying to make a name for himself by being a fucking dumbass, it's kind of interesting. I guess that's all I got to say. Um, Thanks for the $50 though. I really appreciate you, man. Otherwise, I don't really know a lot about him. When in Naruto do you think Itachi is healthy and at max power, not including Edo? He's never healthy and at max power. I guess you might be able to argue that like we don't have like a lot of evidence of when he got sick. So his prime could either be like when he first joined the Akatsuki, could be like in Naruto Part 1 when he appeared or something, So I don't know. Like it could be either of those, but if it's not those, then we just never know. It might have never happened. Like he might have never been healthy and had all his techniques at once. Like the healthiest he could have been at his healthiest, like when he first joined the Akatsuki, and then like got all his techniques and tools later on. So You know, Edo might just be the strongest he's ever been. So, what do you think of battle memes by Omar? He's just trolling, bro. Y'all take trolls too seriously. I think he debated Hassan, and he basically tried to argue that objective truth doesn't exist or something, that the only truth is your own experience. He tried doing that with XQC as well, but he words it in a very stupid way. I think we bullied him for that before that debate happened, so if he got called out on those flaws, it would be good. Alright. Okay. Have you watched that stupid fucking Goku tard saying Goku transcends the tiering system? No, that sounds funny though. I think I've seen that a few times. Don't they try to say that like Jump Force? Is it with Jump Force? I think Jump Force is how they do that, right? Or try to do that. That shit's funny. No, I mean it's funny. You don't understand his father was a chess player? Shit. You should make Itachi versus Nagato the honest truth. Considering what happened when I said Sasuke would beat the fuck out of Rock Lee, I don't want to, bro. I'm gonna be real. I don't even care. I might like collab and put it on 6 channel because I'd probably delete that video. I'm gonna be real. It's gonna have like a 93% like ratio or some dumb shit. You know what I mean? So tell me how concrete it is because I'm trying to make the final villain outer versal. Okay, well, absorbing time spaces is not what you need to do. If you want to make him outer versal, you're gonna have to do, bro. You want a good outer versal like example, like read Cthulhu Mythos. Like read a book on Cthulhu Mythos for any outer versal character from there, and you'll see like what they say and do, because that's what it's based on. The term outer versal is from that series, but really what you have to do is you have to explain the differences between like transcending a dimension and then transcending the actual concepts of dimensions. Like you could go into detail about how like when you're writing it, you could explain how concepts are kind of like this folder that everything in it is like bound by. So, for instance, if you have like the third dimension, you have to open up the dimension folder on your computer. And inside that folder, you have the fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh dimension, and then it goes all the way up to infinity. It has beyond infinite dimensions inside your dimension folder. And then the dimension folder would be the concept. All right, so being outerversal would be outside of that folder. You just have to explain in detail why they're outside of the folder entirely, why it doesn't even apply to them. Or you could even say that they even made the concepts or things like that as well, and like go into and make sure it's just really clear. And I think then it'd be pretty objective. Read Cthulhu or the Dark Tower. There you go. Thank you for the $20, Electro Ninja Star. Appreciate you, bro. What a beast. Everyone wants to be outerversal. I mean, it's like the highest tier, really. Unless you're like omnipotent or something, but omnipotent's usually debated about. So like outerversal is like the highest like tier that people will just be like, okay, it can exist. You know what I mean? Thanks for $20, bro. Didn't even say anything. My goat. Current Shigaraki versus Atomic Samurai. I'm pretty sure Atomic Samurai would annihilate Shigaraki, right? Pretty sure. I'm pretty sure Atomic Samurai would stomp. He's like a lot faster. Appreciate the $20, bro. The highest at the So I'll someone say Infinite Zamasu is 48D. Atari, is that you? Fuck it out. That's so fucking. Oh, that shit's so stupid. The M theory scaling. It's like it's so missing the point of what everyone is talking about. It's so boring. Holy fuck! Thank God I didn't end the stream. Thanks for the $50 Alex, you crackhead. Alex, like, wait, I'm late. Let me like give all the money I was gonna donate at once. Here's the large donation and the donation for me today. Question is, how much for the Kakashi is omnipotent video to be unlisted? Speaking of which, who wins between Omnipotent Kakashi and Matt from Wii Sports? Omnipotent Kakashi would probably win. Um, how much for it to be unlisted? I mean, how much to unlist Kakashi is omnipotent? I mean, it's kind of a joke video, yeah? I think the only downsides of that video being up is like, dude, there's like some like religion tards that got really mad. Like nobody, but dude, they do this all the time. Nobody but God can be omnipotent. This Seth the Programmer guy's a fucking idiot. I'd shit on him in an argument if I could. Nobody can be omnipotent but God. Like the only thing that's bad about it is like people taking it that seriously. But I don't know. I'd do it for $500. I'd unlist it for $500.